So I believe April 28th was the 10-year anniversary of me creating my YouTube channel. And, I was going to make an entire montage of just like moments throughout the 10 years of what's happened throughout those 10 years. And while I still would like to do that at some point just for memories and stuff, I just feel like you guys know what's happened these last 10 years. I mean, I've just made storytime videos and gotten a lot of subscribers and, obviously it's been life-changing. But I thought I'd rather just kind of sit down and talk for a little bit, because I don't think I've uploaded a video like this in literally years. Like, I think I've only done storytime videos for the past, 5 years. I don't think I've done anything else. And, that's cool. But yeah, I didn't want to just, upload some compilation for 10 years and leave it at that. I kind of want to talk about some real shit. Some of the stuff in this video is going to be talking about the past. Some of the stuff's going to be talking about the future. There's some important stuff in this video, so I encourage you to stick around. So yeah, I made my channel 10 years ago on April 27th, I believe. I'm not even double checking the date. I'm just pretty sure that's the date. And I had no expectations. I still really have no expectations to this day. I just wanted to make a channel where I could tell stories and make gaming commentary videos just whenever I wanted, and hopefully some people would enjoy them. I remember to this day how amazing it felt to get my first 100 subs and how I was just content with that. My channel could have died right then and there, and I would have been content with what I achieved. 100 people watching my videos is nuts. And then I remember I got the opportunity to do a dual commentary / collaboration with my homie Cody. Some of you might know him as X-Code, my first real friend in this YouTube space, and he gave me my first 1,000 subs. And to this day, I am eternally grateful for him. Shout out to you, Cody, if you're watching this video. But yeah, from there, I just essentially uploaded very consistently, and throughout the next year, it just exploded. I mean, I remember going from 1 to 5,000, and then 5 to 10, and I remember the jump from 10,000 to 100,000 felt so quick. And it genuinely felt unbelievable. This was what I wanted my entire life. I had been making YouTube videos since I was 8 or 9 years old. I had probably 9 channels before I made my Luna channel. I literally wanted nothing more than to do YouTube for any sized audience. The fact that I had even over 1,000 people that gave a shit about me was insane to me, and it still is. So yeah, from that point forward, I just grinded. I was just making videos as consistently as I could. I ended up leaving school with no promise of this becoming a career. I just wanted to because I was so passionate about it. And I also had so much anxiety from school. So I left, and it just became a full-blown career. I mean, I went from 100K to 250K, and everything was just so quick. I remember I didn't even have time to process any of these milestones. I remember all my friends at the time being like, yo, you're going to hit 1 million. You're going to hit 1 million, dude. Are you ready? And I was like, no. It's not going to get to 1 million. I'm happy with what I got. Let's just focus on the now. That's what I'd always say. No, let's just focus on what I got now. I'm grateful enough. And I mean that. And I still do to this day. I still have people coming up to me like, yo, you're going to get 3.5 million. Yo, you're going to get 4 million. And I'm like, it's cool if I don't. I'm cool with what I've achieved. And yeah, the next thing I knew, I had 1 million subs. And it all happened within the span of I think a year or a year and a half. I don't remember the exact timeline. I just remember all of it went very quick, from 1,000 to 1 million. The whole thing just felt too fast. And I felt like I didn't deserve it. I just liked making videos, and it became a thing on accident. To this day, people ask, yo, you have any tips on how to make YouTube a career? I'm like, no, I don't have any tips. It was all on accident. So yeah, I'm kind of just blabbering on now. I don't really have any real plan with this video, but essentially I just want to give you a little backstory for anyone that's new and that hasn't, saw my come up. That's what happened. And here we are now. This YouTube shit has taken me to a bunch of different states and different countries, and I've gotten to meet a lot of people from all over the world, and to this day I still have people coming up to me, 10 years later, complimenting me on my videos that changed their lives, and all from just telling stupid little story times. And of course, with that comes, a bunch of people that hate me that have never met me. And that's just the internet in general. I'm not really mad about it. There's nothing wrong with having an opinion. And if there's one thing that 10 years of doing YouTube has taught me, it's that a lot of these people have a lot of internalized hatred, and they project it on others because they are insecure. Don't get me wrong. There are tons of YouTubers who I could not stand their content, but I will never hate them as an individual because their content doesn't reflect them as an individual because I don't know them personally. And that doesn't make me form an opinion on their character. You just don't like their content. Don't get me wrong. There's some people on the internet that make content that hurts people. And those people, I think you can be like, all right, that guy's a piece of shit. But for example, like I don't watch a lot of Mr. Beast videos because it's not really my style of content, but he's a dope dude. Like I've watched enough videos of him being interviewed and stuff to be like, oh, this dude like actually gives a shit about YouTube, and I appreciate him. And that's what I'm trying to say. Now enough about that. This is supposed to be a positive video celebrating a milestone that I'm very proud of. I just wanted to give a little bit of insight on, there's a couple negative things that have come with this YouTube thing. I've handled it very well throughout the years. Back in the day, it used to bother me a lot more. When I was like 16, 17, if someone didn't like me, it genuinely like hurt me to my core. Nowadays, if I get like a negative comment or someone tweets me some bullshit, I'm pretty good at reading it one time and just being like, whatever, and moving on with my day. But yeah, that's like the one negative thing that's come with YouTube. Besides maybe getting swatted. That sucked too. So that sucked. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, I hit 1 million subs, and from there I went on to 2 million, 3 million throughout this 10-year period. I, got to move to different cities and stuff, like I said. And things have just been really awesome, and I wouldn't trade this career for anything else. I mean, genuinely, I have the best job in the world and the best subscribers in the world, and I appreciate all of you that have stuck with me for this 10-year period, and all of you newcomers that have come along and are new to the channel from like the last year or so, or from TikTok or Shorts or wherever you come from, because I post content everywhere. I appreciate y'all so much. But there is one other thing I want to talk about that, I've been like on and off with talking about for a while, but I think it's time I address it. I'd say for the first 5 years of my YouTube career, I was a very responsible YouTuber. I uploaded pretty much daily. I mean, there was definitely times where I would take breaks, but for the most part, I was very consistent. And there's no denying that the last few years, I have been completely inconsistent. I mean, I have went from like daily upload streaks for a month to then only uploading once every 2 weeks for like 2 months. And then I'll like go and upload every day for 2 months, then I'll take a month off. And it's just so inconsistent. And I know it leaves a lot of you confused on what to expect from me and like what's going on in my life. And that's not cool. So my bad. And I could give a million excuses as to why and what led to that inconsistency. I mean, I can give you a few of the main ones. Number one, I have been heavily prioritizing music lately, which isn't good. I need to find a healthy balance between the two. If you don't know, I make music as well. And it's actually not shitty YouTuber music. I think you genuinely would like it. So check it out if you haven't. It's first link in the description. Number two, I have like pretty bad anxiety, OCD, depression, all of it. It's all a nice cocktail of bullshit in my head that has been there since I was a little kid. And sometimes it gets in the way of my priorities and it makes me, not consistent. Once again, though, not a good excuse in my opinion. I think a lot of people deal with that and they, persevere. And I've persevered for many years before this. So there's nothing saying I can't do it again. And then number three, fucking laziness, dude. Like there's just so many days where I wake up and I'm just fucking lazy. And that's just not an excuse. All of them aren't excuses in my opinion. So I kind of wanted to use this video to announce something that I'm very happy to announce. Starting from today, every day, there will be a video at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time on the dot, not any later, not any earlier. Every day, 5:30. That's when the new videos are coming out. Some of them will be stories. Sometimes I'll talk about other stuff. It's pretty much what you expect, right? I know I've said I'm returning to daily uploads a lot of times in the last like couple years. But this isn't a joke, and this isn't some bullshit promise I'm making to keep you guys happy. Some of the happiest years of my life was when I was daily uploading on YouTube because I genuinely felt like I had purpose and I loved making content, and I still do to this day. And every day I don't upload and every day I neglect, my priorities with you guys is just like another day of adding to my mental stress. So it's not doing me any favors to be fucking lazy, so I'm done. So every day, 5:30 p.m. Eastern, you're getting a new video. Will there probably be a day where an emergency pops up and I might be late? Probably. But I'm going to make a fucking video every day. I don't care what it takes. Like, I will do that shit. Number two, I'm going to start taking music a lot more seriously as well. I took some time off after dropping my last project to work on a bunch of different stuff behind the scenes. And it's almost time. I'm finishing it all up. And from that point forward, I'm going to start dropping a lot more consistently with that. Essentially, I just want to let you guys know that I'm done being irresponsible. I feel bad. I feel like 10 years of YouTube and I have all these achievements and I'm neglecting them. And that's not cool. I do think everyone should take mental health breaks and, take care of themselves. And some of that was what I was doing. But a lot of it wasn't. A lot of it was just genuine fucking laziness. And that's not cool. So I'm done with that shit. I'm done feeling like I'm wasting away. And I'm back. Your boy's back. Once again, thank you to each and every one of you that have stuck with me throughout this 10 years. Thank you to everyone that's come on that's new. I have the best fucking job in the world, and I'm not going anywhere. So if you do hate me, you're going to have to put up with me just a little bit longer. And by a little bit, I mean the rest of your fucking life, because I'm not going anywhere. But yeah, guys, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy for the 10-year anniversary. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to every friend that has stuck by my side throughout this 10 years of YouTube. Shout out to every friend that I've met throughout YouTube, from the internet. And once again, shout out to y'all for saving my fucking life, because honestly, without you guys and this career and this channel, I would be so fucking depressed and purposeless and just very, very lost, to say the least. I mean, before I made the Luna channel, I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. All I knew is I loved YouTube and I loved making videos, and I wanted to do music as well. And now I get to do both, and it pays my rent. Like, what more could I ask for, dude? Like, shout out to fucking everybody. So yeah, to sum shit up, it's been an amazing 10 years. I'm excited for the future, excited to be back, daily uploading, excited to be dropping music for you guys. If you have any suggestions on videos you want to see, whether it's story time stuff, whether it's just talking about, certain trending stuff, I could talk about bullshit like that. I don't really usually do that, but if you want to hear me talk about other stuff, I can. If you want to see more Q&As, just let me know. Any kind of videos you want to see, even if it's like story topics, I might have a story in that topic. Like if you say, hey, I want to see more stories about, you hurting yourself, I could tell a story I haven't told yet. For example, like I broke my finger when I was a kid. Haven't told that story. So yeah, just drop anything you want to see in the comments and I might have a video about it, whether it's story related, not story related, whatever you want to see. Just let me know. I definitely want to vlog again as well. Kind of going on a tangent here, but I definitely want to vlog again soon too. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll start filming some interesting stuff that happens in my life. But yeah, guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for an amazing 10 years. Here's to 10 more. Shout out to all of you. Peace.
I be fully loaded, I be whipping foreign cars. Always stay devoted, mama knew I'd be a star. Now I'm steady flowing, feeling like I'm high as Mars. I'ma keep on going, I'ma always raise the bar. Told me I cannot do